Like I don't have any children of my own, but I have a nephew who's 6 months older than me. So I've been an uncle my entire life. And what's been really good is that for even for my nephews and nieces who are younger than me now, like they know me as the uncle who is big about like financial literacy and about, making money moves and investing and things like that. So it is such a blessing for me to know that they can come to me and I can invest in them in that way and know that they're going to get good quality information from someone who actually cares about them and who's not going to lead them astray or try to trick them out of their money or take advantage. But also,
Mhm.
I also recognize that at some point in time, I might have to turn to them. Can you? I may be in nursing home, I may be sick, whatever. Look out for Uncle Keith. Like so,
There you
you know what
go.
I mean. So it doesn't when we think about that's what I'm thinking about here. When we talk about belonging and supporting each other and this communal approach and this community approach to financial well-being, remember that all of these concepts, these economic concepts, you can just see parallels in the social relationships that we have. So if we understand that our relationships are investments and get past this kind of hang up of seeing it as the devil or being tainted with negativity, it's real. Whether you use the language of economics or not, it is what's happening. You like me, I grew up at a household where both of my parents were gainfully employed. I've never seen my parents ever once lose their job. They've never been fired from a job. And what does that do to me psychologically? Number one, to understand that like it's possible to keep your career or to do, to progress in life and not be in this hyper vigilant state of always being vulnerable. I never even knew that was a thing because of my parents, but it's an investment because I'm at my parents' house right now. My parents are in
Mhm.
their, late 60s and 70s. So it's all of that, I lived with my parents until I was 27. I was able to get the degrees, blah, blah, blah. I didn't have to pay for housing and all of that. But on the flip side now, Dr. Watts is their son. And so I come to visit them at least once a month. Like I'm here to take care of them. My father had surgery at the beginning of this year, heart surgery, and I was able to come into town and be here while he was in the hospital, seeing him every day, but also be here with my mother while she's at home, scared out of her mind. Is my husband gonna wake up after that surgery and come off that table tomorrow, right? As an example. So, understand that these financial concepts are directly related to our actual human behaviors. And if we started to see our relationships with each other as investments and also as financial decisions, I think it would demystify so much of it. And also it would take this dark cloud off of, away from how people see money and finance and investing and see it actually is life. It's human life. It
Yes.
is a part of human life. You're making informed decisions or not. Either you're making conscious or unconscious decisions about how you invest your time, your energy, your resources. You're always making investment decisions. So it behooves us to recognize that and then put yourself in the driver's seat where you can make conscious, intentional decisions about how I'm investing my life force. And
Yes. Well, and I love that, and I agree with you. I think that I want everybody to know that most of your investments will not involve money. Most of your investments will involve people. It'll involve time. It'll involve love, things like that, and it does eventually get back around to money. If you don't make the right investments when it comes to your time, your energy, your love, the people around you, then that will affect your finances. It's all a system. It's all connected. So I would encourage you, if you don't have any money, just know you can still be rich without money. Some people are so poor that all they have is money. Don't be one of those people, right?